So, this is Pokemon Fire Red NMuzlocke, or yes. Yeah, looks like I'm streaming, and alright, I can't see the... Alright, so I guess not much really to do besides get started. Make sure I actually update that to say Pokemon. That'll be helpful. Okay, so let's get started. Alright. So, yeah, I've been playing Pokemon from pretty much when I started, like, you know, on and off, like, oh, hi, Suzama. Oh, hey, hey, Jaxus. Yeah, just started trying streaming. Guess I am a bit off-center, but yeah. Oh. Whoops, yeah. I didn't realize it was so loud. Alright. How's my volume now? Oh. Yes, this is the Switch 2 version that I just... I think it's also Switch 1. Yeah. I just... Trying to get it a little more. So if you don't know me, did take my username Chari from Pokemon Red. No. I don't think I've ever actually played through the remake of Fire Red before. I just the original. Yeah, my name. Alright, his name is Chari, yes. Alright, have fun, Jaxus. Alright. Where else is your... What's his name now? Yeah, I've only played the original. I didn't play... I've not... Like, the only remake I've played is, like, Soul Silver most of the time. You know, I've gotten every generation as it came out. I just have never decided to, pick up the remake. Yeah, sorry, my name is Kaz. Yeah, my first Pokemon game was Red. Alright. Pokemon Dreams Adventure, Pokemon Lake. Let's go. Yep. Oh yeah, I don't have running shoes to start. You know, this PC starts with potion, but you know, I'm gonna try to not kind of like not really use the items, so alright, there we go. Oh. I said so on TV, and always believe. Remember to always believe what you see here on TV. Yeah, Frestox next door is looking for you, but he's, you know, no, he's not actually next door. He's not actually in town until you try to go up. Don't go out. Well, yeah, you try to get yourself killed by going to tall grass for you. The professor will actually come find you. Probably turn the text speed up a little bit. Pokemon Helen said. Yeah, because the actual normal attack speed is a little low. Now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You have one. Go on, choose. Yeah, I was also going to do the idea for a random starter. So I do need 2 things. Attack speed fast. Alright, and use the last digit of this. 1, 2, 3 is Bulbasaur. 4, 5, 6 is Squirtle. 7, 8, 9 is Charmander. And 9. Alright, cool. Yeah, was, be great for the first, gym battle. I could name Charmander. Yes. I've never been that good at nicknames, but yeah. I don't know. Fred. I guess Fred works name. If I remember to actually spell it right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway. I should. Alright, I'm not sure how visible the nickname is on there. Oh, and look, definitely yours. Whoop. Actually, weirdly, this doesn't require you to, like, talk to the sign. It's just if you walk up to it, it triggers that. That's odd. Anyway, time for the first battle. Chasms. Whoop. I keep forgetting. Alright, so apparently that's what happens when you hit LR. It just brings up that help menu. Pokemon battle. Yes, I've never had a Pokemon battle. Try battling yourself. Yeah, I think first battle doesn't really matter. Yeah, like, using the status effect things don't really matter that much. And I'm generally gonna try to follow the, hardcore Nuzlocke rules, like, not using items, using, set mode. And excellent. To win, you earn prize money. Other trainers make your Pokemon strong. Wish I'd seen that. Oh, I thought you got the I guess you don't get the map until after you get the Pokedex. Yeah, my layout's not the best. Guess I'll try to work on it later, but I just wanted to have something up. Random Pidgey. Of course, you don't have Pokeballs until you deliver the parcel and get the thing, so doesn't count against your like encounters. Yes, so first route's just going to be slow. You don't have running shoes just yet. Alright, so go ahead. Might as well heal, just to, like, make sure things don't go too far south. If I expect anything to go wrong, And yeah, probably like the 1,000,000th person streaming Pokemon Fire Red at this moment. So I probably don't expect many people to wander in, but it's possible. And you have Old Man blocking your way. I think you can go around here, like in. Remember? Yeah, that's. Yeah, I was thinking red there. Like, you could just check the tree itself to get the hidden item rather than being a Pokeball next to it. That guy's trapped there for all eternity. And go ahead and get down. We'll finally be able to actually move at a reasonable pace. Soon. I'm not attached to you. Yes. Alright, yep. I think one thing that sticks out about Blue, or in this case Kaz, is that, yeah, most, all the rivals have their own theme, but Blue, all of them have their own battle theme. Blue, as far as I can recall, is the only one with his own entrance theme. 5 Pokeballs, so routes are now live. So now under standard rules of only 1 per route. If you kill it, too bad. I'm going to have the. Now I should look at the town map. I thought I'll probably need... I don't think I'll ever use town map, but just feel like getting it. Yeah. I'm gonna use the duplicates clause, so, you know. I thought for sure you got the running shoes there. Yeah. I get running shoes at some point, I just thought for some reason it was there. Apparently I don't know. Like, obviously I've seen this played. This counters a Pidgey. Pretty high for wild Pidgey. Even a critical won't kill, so. I think Pidgey, the first route Mons all have a really, really, like, really high catch rate. Pidgey's name. Girl, I don't know. Could... Yes, I have Fred. I'm not sure why, and could just do another Scooby-Doo character. You know, just whatever comes to mind. No, I should actually... Yep, so that should... Those names are not readable. I'll try to fix that at some point. Oh well. No, that's not the important thing. What red box have? Yep, and you have the obligatory catching tutorial. Throw a potion at it. And, you know, I teach you how to catch Pokemon completely wrong. Actually, speaking of which, I probably want more than 4 Pokeballs. Buy a couple antidotes because the Viridian Forest has the I know Fire Red at least had Weedles. Not sure if this version has Weedles or Caterpies. I know. Yeah, I think those probably have Weedles. Yeah, this is Route 2, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's Route 2, so it's new route. Alright, Pidgey doesn't count because I already have Pidgey. Still gotta get some more experience. Weedle. Alright, so it's at a point where a crit can kill it. So... aim to capture Weedle. That's gonna... Rose, maybe? No. Alright, looks like my overlay's working. That's good. Probably not sure if I need heal, but I also don't want to lose Pokemon for no reason. And I will probably continually do that for the rest of time. Just randomly flicker up the help screen because I want to hit more buttons. Rain Forest, which is the last catch opportunity before Brock. I forgot one. Apparently I haven't played this game for a while because I also almost forgot, Route 22. Now, if I'm going to catch, I think it might be better to switch this out. Rattata. I don't think I can attack this one without killing it. That's sort of interesting to train up level 2 Rattata. Maybe I don't want to like just lose the route for no reason. If I'm gonna attack 10, that's probably not fatal. Yeah. Alright. Didn't actually kill it. And shift back just because the reset defense drops because don't want to get hit. Now, I am probably playing a bit too safe, but yeah. I need a nickname for Rattata. Sharp gnaws on hard things to whittle them down. Yes, I'll get a nickname to capture Rattata. Let's see. First thing that comes to mind. No, I would say I haven't, but Girl Rattata. Yes. What's this? I'm not sure if that's how you spell it. Yeah, that's how you spell Quistis. Alright. Quistis is near death, but doesn't matter for training because I'm not sending Quistis out for I'm not having Quistis actually do any battling. Now there's a row fight, there's a row fight there I'll want to take. I'll probably... Why do signs activate when you run into them in this game? Alright. I think if you want to take this fight, I think you have to take it before Brock. Also, yeah, why not? Don't forget that. Part of my badges do you. Did your Pokemon get any stronger? Yes, they did. I forgot that it was like. I didn't realize he was like level 10. Thought it was around level. I completely forgot about the actual level. Whoops. Alright, not bad. Trying to think of any way to get through this. No, I don't. This is embarrassing. I don't remember what I thought this was, but I guess I should have. Oh, that was kind of dumb. So how do I actually reset? I forget. I've actually like reset and like. I think I just have to like close the game. Doesn't matter. That was embarrassing. That was kind of embarrassing. Let's try this again without being dumb. Alright, let's go. Boop, boop. Alright. I guess I'll just not do that until I'm like about ready for Brock. Alright, I need to check my file ID again. Six, that would be Squirtle. And a Squirtle. Alright, and we can just pretend the first run didn't happen. And this unskippable tutorial, which is completely not needed. Yeah, I was gonna lose the actual damage race there. We have we're speed tied. We're speed tied, so it's random chance whoever goes first. I don't. First time I've ever seen like, I guess like, why do you randomly go first at one time? Like, it makes sense. It's both level, level 5 with random IVs. Like, no, you have random IVs. I'm not sure how IVs work for opponents. Alright, let's go with... Now let's go with Zom. Is it on? Yeah. Yeah, it's like Zidane Zidane. Yeah, like when I was a kid, I always pronounced it Zidane, then like you get the the Final Fantasy Decidua games, which had actual voice acting in them. They call them Zidane rather than Zidane. Which I think they're both follow the rules in English, just where you... That's one of the cases where you put the word emphasis on. actually, like, Pokemon wasn't actually my first RPG, even though it was, like, fairly early. The first, like, real RPG I played would be a Shining Force. It's a tactics RPG rather than plain RPG, but that distinction didn't really, didn't know the distinction at the time, or there wasn't a distinction because there wasn't enough tactics RPG, a TT, a T, I can't even say TTRP, that's tabletop, blah, blah, blah. Or enough tactical RPGs to make the distinction. That and Final Fantasy IV. No, not Final Fantasy, Phantasy Star. Not Final Fantasy, Phantasy Star 4. It was the other one that I played a lot before, you know, I even had a Game Boy. And if you're wondering why, you know, first Phantasy Star game was Phantasy Star 4, Sega Channel. Like, yeah, it has Sega Genesis. I had, like, Sonic the Hedgehog and Sega Channel. No, actually, not Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Sega Channel. Which sort of, I guess part of the thing was, you know, since my parents got me a Sega Channel, they didn't have to buy me new games come out. I'd just wait and play whatever's on Sega Channel. Yeah. Did you get the running shoes after Brock for some reason? Yeah. Alright. I'll try this one more time with feeling. Pidgey. Well, that's just a little worse than the one we got in the other run. Captured Pidgey. Let's go with Garnet. And oh yeah, I should switch Pidgey out front so I can do some switch training. And I should actually register that I caught the Pidgey. And it's really easy to hit the little shoulder buttons on the Switch, too. You know. For instance, you know, a lot of games, you know, if there's nothing going on, time will just click, click, click. You know. I'm still going to do the Route 22 catch, but I'm going to not take that battle. throw away another run just because I forgot the actual levels. Alright. For catch, I might as well have Zidane out front. And let's see. Mankey. It's gonna definitely survive the tackle. Probably definitely survive another one. Early encounters, that's probably good enough to get a catch. And I already used the Dawn. New sighting. See the Pokedex. And it's afraid for temperament. And it flies into uncontrollable frenzy. And catch Mankey. Have filming. Why am I? Mine's blinking. I could just go with the theming and do Freya. I'll stick with the theming for now. What does Scratch Slayer? Yeah. Yeah, this early generations where I thought it's good for you to just not have moves. You know, not have moves until level 10 or so. Still. Just go there. Yeah. I still want to have Zane up for the catch routes. So have two with reinforced and is this my punishment for being stupid with that fight? I have to go through this. I have to go through this thing and then I hit buttons to make it even longer. So his education was not. No, it was not educational. Alright, now I'm gonna get a Route 2 encounter and Verdant Forest encounter, and then we'll have. Gee, I already have the. Ooh, a critical. X failed. Doesn't matter. Apparently it does. Good setting. Setting has an attack now. It's not right. Why do I want Pokemon to be thing to be there? And of course, I send that to be as annoying as possible. And but just that should be a gun. I've only encountered Pidgey so far in this bush, so. Alright, so continuing on, get next 2 encounters. Now I'll have to do a bit of grinding. I think this is why risk it? Probably is a Pokeball. Yeah, I want to risk attacking, but I don't. Other kind of frail, but Even a crit is going to kill here. That should be, yeah. Aim to capture Ratata. Ratatata. That's not how you spell it. I don't know. Actually, apparently that is how you spell eco. I'll switch this in because of one potential problem. Caterpie. Pretty sure this doesn't kill no matter what. Yay. Crit doesn't kill, so might as well strike again. Caterpie, yes. Beatrix. Alright, this officially represents my team before Brock. Obviously, this team is not ready for Brock, or the optional rival battle before Brock. Which means to do some grinding. I really want the bag to be one to the right instead of down. I really want Pokemon to be to the right instead of down. No danger even of crit. Three, those 6. Doubles in a 6. I'm not sure if Chris doubles at this point. I think it goes to 1.5 later. But if it's crit, it could also be a roll range, so I'm not confident. Ooh, that's lucky. so let's continue not losing Pokemon to randomly to grinding. Yeah, so there is a patch of grass past Viridian Forest, but that's also considered Route 2, so it's not a new encounter. I think it's pretty much one of the only times in the game where things like that is considered the same encounter, but you know. I'll eventually hit the right direction. One, because this is an actual official version, only way to grind is to grind. I end up getting half health down to 1 Pidgey. $5, 20. Bubbles only has 20 base power. That's why. So I should actually, which means it's weaker. Bubble is weaker than Scratch, or Tackle, or whatever. I have a move that's weaker than the basic move. Oh well. Not gonna die in 1 hit. There must be some game where those are different place. I think I want to get most of my team up to level 5 if possible. Or... go up to level 5, then I'll go take on all Viridian Forest. Aside from... Alright. Apparently we just have stupidly powerful level 3 Pidgey for some reason. Alright, let's play this safe. Defense 8, defense 8. So, right, you can take a hit. And Frey can take a hit, so let's make this safe. Yeah, that should be safe even. 4. Just... There isn't much restraint, but there is still some. Let's see. 27. Freya's the quickest level 5, so do Freya first. Level 5 will consider them able to take on wild Pokemon. Actually, I can test the waters here, see. And, you know, it shouldn't take too long to get through this first initial grind, you know. Yeah, I'm doing what I can to, like, talk and keep things interesting. Alright. This next one should be a kill. So, like, I do see why, like, a lot of the Pokemon, like, people doing, like, you know, like, challenge running, especially, like, the difficulty hack and stuff, use, rare candies. Because, you know, it's just a lot of, you know, partly because they want the videos and stuff to be more snappy. Like, you know, this is, like, part of playing the game. It's also not really sure how you're supposed to make this engaging for, like, viewership and stuff. So this overlay was supposed to have, like, a badge display at the bottom there, but something about my setup messed up. I had to, like, reset the game feed because it's, like, scrunched in over into a corner somehow and ended up being a different size. I don't think you're on the danger, but I also don't think there's any point in risking it double damage. You know, risking getting hit by a crit when you have 2 defense stages dropped. Alright. Start leveling up next member of the team. Go. Now, that's not damage race, you will win. See, like, you might win, but take one more battle just fine, probably. Not sure if this will be a level up or not. Yeah. Three. Hello. Have fun. Yeah. Have you been watching this all the time, or just checking in? Yeah. So my first run attempt, forgot the levels of the optional rival fight when I decided to go that way for some reason. Yeah. So as punishment, I don't get to use Charizard. I will eventually hit down when I switch Pokemon instead of right. Eventually. Yeah. Yeah, poor Charizard. Yeah. Yep, so this should eco up. Yeah. This battle should get eco up to level 5. Especially if I get a critical on the, you know. No, apparently it didn't. Probably survive whatever hit damage you take. Alright, she'll take double damage, so swap out. Mankey is a Pokemon I don't think I've used before. Oh yeah. Do you like my naming theme? Yeah, you don't have the damage to actually do this reasonably. Oh, yeah. Tackle miss. And it's almost a new level. Sure. I'm actually pretty far away for some reason. So I have good damage output, just have to make sure I don't get too crit range. So I will tap to look at the surf. I like fixing the surf blade, but that's another time. So I didn't gain a good amount of defense. If I was actually thinking properly, probably would have named the Squirtle Steiner if I knew it was going to be more like an actual naming theme. If I have the right Pokemon up front. Alright. That's a bit more than I'd like you to take. It's 5. You can get crit killed. Yeah, defensive 8. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone can really handle it. The joys of early game Pokemon grinding, especially in Nuzlocke, where you have to Nuzlocke where you can't just let a Pokemon faint. Level 5. A seal so I can, do grinding more on my other Pokemon rather than just Alright. Rather than just doing the starter for all the grinding. So let's do. Of course, I don't think there's any way to turn that feature off. How about the same fence here? Rectifying. Right, let's actually see what I can do with fighting it. Alright, so that did 5 damage, that was 10. I assume it's low or higher level situation. Right, this next battle I can swap over freely and not have any real risk. Right. 5 and I don't remember. I think it was in the 3DS games where crits changed from double to 1.5. Right? They've always 1.5. I don't remember. Also, I haven't paid that much attention to Pokemon mechanic. Right, no, I've paid attention to that. I've never done any competitive battling really, so I didn't pay close attention to Pokemon mechanics. Tackle. It's losing, but it's probably also just because Caterpie has. Freak. Alright, now Eco, you are not staying in there. So, good thing I switched, I guess. Why is that screen so important that can interrupt everything in the game? You can't interrupt anything, like do like mid-jump animation for no reason. 5. Let's switch you in first. Let's get them all level 6. I'll start going through Viridian Forest. I just want to check something. Scratch does have 100% accuracy. But, no. Defense 9, so kind of should be able to take a hit. Alright. Fred dealing good amount of damage for some reason. Low 2, I doubt low 2 does any real significant damage. 3, yeah. A critical, yeah, that was needed at that point. About half. Proceed, take it out. So I was expecting that I didn't actually announce that I was doing this. It didn't actually announce that I was doing this, so I didn't really expect anyone to show up. But yeah, we'll let Jaxus did for a bit. And yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter which one's out first. Alright, 6. Bonuses across the board. Ah, yes, tax is such a thing. I definitely have to kill it. don't know if I don't feel comfortable against crit. No special attack, that's fine. Alright. Where's the tab? I think it's just 1, 2, 5 damage. I haven't gone very far, obviously. You know, it's just... kind of how the game goes in Pokemon. Like, you either do this or you power level your starter at the beginning of the game to switch training. And I don't think Route 1 and 2 have significant difference in power or XP rates. It, but attack miss and I'm also not sure why Caterpie's taking so long to, like, level up. Stefan. Ah! Stefan wants to say hi. Here's my kitty. That's good. Freya learned a fighting type move. Hi, kitty. Yep. One advantage of having the Switch controller is you can, you don't have to like let go of the controller to pet your pet. Switch train before I have to kind of. this is Stefan. He likes to bother me while I'm playing games. Yeah, I'm not talking it all the time during this, but I'm sure I could. Yeah. This Nether just not gonna win that slap fight. I make grinding a little bit faster. Ow. There, fine, I'll give you all the scritches you want. Tackle doesn't matter. Also doesn't matter. Level 6, I think, is enough to start trying to make progress. I'll probably just camera it down just a bit more, get Stefan more in frame when he's like this. Anyway, it is about time I need to get to bed, so I'll just, yeah. I do have my Pokemon at level 6, so I think it's about time, you know. Next time I'll start heading up this direction. Alright, thanks to everyone counting the stream, and I'll see you next time I do this. Alright, bye. Say bye, Stefan.